Hey all, happy Saturday and welcome to the den with me, Justin, the Red Island Shaver, as we adjust things a little bit. Adjust. Stay. Perfect. So, very excited to bring these next 3 videos to you, the audience, on Highland Springs. So, Chris and Mary reached out to me and without any coercion or, saying, you have to do a review on this stuff, adjust this a little bit more. You have to review this stuff, or could you review this stuff if we send it to you? They just said, hey, you know what? We'd like to send you some soap and some splashes, free of charge. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Super cool folks based out of Cranbrook, British Columbia. Great people. So very excited to get into this. So today's is going to be Havana Vieja or Vieja. Not sure on the pronunciation of that. Very nice tobacco and vanilla scent. And a little bit of spice in there too. I am getting a little bit of spice. It is a dark soap and a very soft soap. So we will go over the soft soap loading technique on this. One administrative thing, subscriber by the name of James Bartlett, I do believe. You made a comment on the Mojito Chill video. I seen it, I tried to reply, and I couldn't. Sometimes YouTube notifications get wonky. I can't reply to them, and I don't know what is going on with that. But, yeah, so I'm not ignoring you. I did see your comment. I know Abe left a bunch of comments that I didn't get the notifications for either. So anyway, that's what's up with that. So, all right, we will get into this, and we'll talk about the container a bit too. Because this is a little bit more fancy than their other containers. The other containers are fine, don't get me wrong. They're nice, nicely labeled, nice and wide. But this is kind of like, I think that they're going for like their premium soap here, their premium flagship scent right here. So they're just doing a little something extra with the container, which I like. So, Coyote Cuts Latherizer, 24 mil synthetic knot, a fairly damp brush, but this soft soap, and I'm just going to get in and gently load it. The thing with these soft soaps you have to realize is they're not going to lather up inside the tub, and the bristles are not going to suds up like a hard soap does. What's going to happen is as you gently swirl the tips, as you can see, it's just going to pick up soap. And if you do it just nice and gentle, you're not going to dig any big divots into your soap. And it's just going to pull the soap into the tips. And that's probably a good load right there. I don't want to go much heavier than that because it's kind of hard to tell how much soap you're actually picking up into the brush. I shouldn't say it's hard. It's easy to overload this. And then what happens is you get a ton of soap and you're forever trying to lather it up. So I will apply this to the face and start lathering. But a very nice scent. Nice and strong too. Very good. So, a little backstory on Chris and Mary. They met in Cuba, where Mary is from. Chris was living over there and working there. And this soap is an homage to Cuba. And the scents and smells of Havana, from rolling cigars and all that good stuff. And the reasoning behind the small tub, from what I could tell from a little bit of online research, is they wanted to offer a premium soap at a good price in a smaller quantity so they can keep the price down a bit and, hopefully you can buy more soaps. Which I think is a great idea. I really do. Because, there's so many great things on the market and so many things that people want to try, but everybody only has so much money. So, if you offer something at a competitive price and a smaller amount of product at a decent price, you'll get through that product, you can move on to something else, or you can, buy that product again. So far, so good. I know this stuff hydrates very well. So now I'm just going to really splay the tips and work it in. And as you can see, this is lathering up quite nice already. Just from that, that short load on the brush. So you're just looking to get the tips of the brush filled with the soap. Just apply it to your face and add your water. Or if you're a bowl latherer, just start swirling it in the bowl and you can start adding water right off the bat with these softer soaps. Now the backstory on Chris and Mary on getting into soaps is Mary is a chemist by trade, and she started out making beauty products for women. So stuff that's good for the skin, right? Women are always after that good, the good stuff for the skin, which is fine. That's admirable. There's nothing wrong with that. And Chris has allergies, I do believe, to a lot of products. And so in the search for something that he could wet shave with, it led them down this path into making high quality soaps. So us men can be pampered as well. So these soaps, from what I remember, I don't think Chris reacts to these. I think his skin tolerates these quite well. And these soaps are all full of just all good stuff. There's no crap in them. And there will be a bio on Chris and Mary in the description below. I'm just kind of paraphrasing. I got that bio from Stonefield Shave. Jonathan Steinfeld runs Stonefield Shaving. And there's a little bit more in-depth into how Highland Springs came about. But I mean, if you guys just look at this lather, just look at that. And oh my lord, it smells so good. Getting a lot of the sweet tobacco leaf. And get a look at that brush. A lot of that sweet tobacco leaf. And getting some of that vanilla. A little bit of spice. But it's very well balanced. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water because I'm really enjoying this lather. That's nice and dense. I could do whatever I want with this. I could take a rusty can or a rusty can lid out of the recycling bag downstairs and shave with this, I'm pretty sure. Clean off the work area. Alright, razor for today is not going to be a straight. A lot of talk about carve lately, and I was watching a great video from Mark at Dartmouth Shaving with an interview with Chris Kirchen about the carve, so I just had to use mine again. I mean, I can't help it. I'm in love with this thing. So there it is. I got my bead plate, open comb. It's the only plate I have. I'm probably gonna get a safety bar cap, and I'm trying to save up the money for a stainless. First use gelatinous set in here. I wanted to give that a try. So let's see how this goes. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Very smooth. Very slick. And these soaps will be getting the test with a straight razor as well, for sure. I know they can handle it though, no problem. Very, very slick. Lots of cushion there. Let's do a quick rinse and check the residual slickness. Yeah, skin is very, very slick to the touch. Very slick. I could easily shave over that without a blade. But I don't want this to go to waste. So we're going to lather up for pass number 2. Scent strength, like I said, is I would give it about a 7. Very, very prevalent, but it's so well balanced. There's nothing fighting here for attention. It's all just right there, working in harmony. And this lather does feel very nice on the face. So, getting back to the carve, there's something about this razor, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the geometry, maybe it's the way the blade is presented, but this is the pass right here for me. This is my money pass, and this is what sold me on the carve. So I'm going to do across the grain on my cheek. Now my grain grows sideways from my right ear to my left ear. Excuse me. Here's where the magic in this razor comes in. All my razors, all my DEs, I'll do a hybrid pass. I go on an angle, which is kind of against the grain, kind of across the grain. Most razors leave enough stubble that I would have to do a cleanup. With a complete against the grain pass to get a BBS. But something about this curve, just going on that angle, I know I just got virtually every single hair on my neck. And when I go to do my kind of across the grain pass again going up, there will be nothing left. And I don't have any other DEs that do that. All of them will leave a fair bit of stubble behind in that pass. So there's just something about this razor that it just gets all that stuff. And that's what has sold me on the carve. So, totally all Canadian shave today. And we'll lather up for pass number 3. As you can see, that lather is holding up quite well in the brush. Sufficiently hydrated, not overly hydrated. Scent strength is not diminished. A little denser. I could probably add more water to this still, even as after some of the lather has left the brush. But for these, for the against the grain on the cheeks and the pass on my neck, I like a slightly thicker lather anyway. Pass number 3. That one little trouble spot. I'm finding this scent very relaxing. I am a big fan of tobacco scents, and there's just something about this one that it's just very peaceful. I find it very calming. I really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. I knew right from one of the cold rinse, I knew right from smelling it, I was gonna really dig this shave. That was outstanding. was one of those shaves that you think about that you want to have. It's one of those shaves that it's one of the reasons why you get into this hobby. Beautiful. All right, so they also hooked me up with the matching splash. Now I don't believe there's alcohol in here. I should know, I just watched Lyle's video. Witch hazel, aqua water, Vieja. Yeah, so there's just good skin stuff in here. Witch hazel based splash. I'm a fan of both witch hazel based and a fan of alcohol. For me, it doesn't matter. And the scent strength on this is just as nice as the soap. Very heavily scented, but it will not jack up your skin. Oh, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. I think the splash, I'm picking up just a little bit more of the tobacco. Maybe a little bit more of that spice note. I'm not sure what that spice note is. I know it doesn't say it's a spice scent. It says tobacco and vanilla, but there is a spice note in there. And it is very nice. Wow. Very, very good. Alright guys, so that was the shave. Highland Springs Havana Vieja with the soap, the splash. We get the curve, coyote cuts, all Canadian lineup. So there will be a link in the description below to a place where you can purchase all these fine products. I will link Stonefield. I do believe Stonefield's prices are the same as Highland Springs, so I think either or, whether you buy from them or buy from Stonefield, they're still getting their money. It's all good in the hood. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks again, Chris and Mary. I do appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next video. Probably on Wednesday, Thursday. It will be with Highland Springs Kootenai Blue. So that's it, guys. As always, friends, have a great day and even better shave, and we'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.